What up, guys? We're at the 2024 Powerlifting America Masters Nationals. I haven't weighed in yet, so I still have to do that, but I did do my athlete check-ins and we got our official athlete pass. Everything is done to an extremely high standard, which leads me to how am I feeling? As an athlete, obviously I'm sad. You guys know all the ups and downs I've been going through the last 4 or 5 weeks with my hurt back. So I'm not going to be able to hit any of my projected maxes that we talked about back in December/January, nor will I even hit numbers I believe that are even close to my very first meet in 2013. But that out of the way, being a part of the sport, I'm actually extremely excited to be able to experience the growth of how big powerlifting has become, to see what a national size meet is now. And so for me to come through and experience all of this and just be a part of the scene makes me really happy, because this is something I've always wanted to do, but I haven't really been able to do because we've been trying to build a brand, build a gym, and do all that stuff. So this year, I told myself I'm gonna dedicate myself to powerlifting, and I did. Unfortunately, my back didn't hold up, but I'm still gonna give it my 100% all, and we'll see what we can walk away with today. And we'll see and reassess where we're gonna take powerlifting the second half of the year. But for now, we got important things to focus on, which is make weight and get in the mindset and still try to have a 9 for 9 meet, because that's what powerlifting is all about.
Let's go eat. All right, let's do it.
You did it?
82.85. I don't know what that is, but I'm under 83 kilos, which is good. Nice, easy weight cut. Shout outs to Fam. I didn't even really have to cut weight. He just helped lean me out the last 5-6 weeks. 82.85 times 2.2. So I weighed in 182.27. Now it's time to rehydrate. Even though I don't really have to, this actually feels really good. It's one of the most stress-free making weights that I've ever done, because I'm not like water loading, drinking all kinds of gallons of water. But I did prepare a special mixture in here. I got like those rehydration salts. I got the strength stack because I got creatine and glycerol, and then I have some Pedialyte, and yeah, so it's like immediately just gonna be like 5,000 milligrams of like some sort of electrolytes. So it's not gonna taste good, but it's gonna help get water in. Tastes like a milkshake, dude.
Milkshake?
Look, it's fucking thick. See that? It's like Pepto-Bismol. But after I drink this, all the other fluids that I drink, I'll hold on to it.
How's your body feeling? Your back?
Cloudy in here?
Yes.
Body's not fun, man. Like, my back, it's getting better every single day. So this is the best it feels. It felt better than yesterday. Yesterday felt better than the day before. But it's getting better at like a 0.5% a day. So even after 10 days, it's like 5%, you know? So if I were to give an honest assessment, I might be 75% better, 80% better. So that's where I'm at. But what sucks is I have all these other additional pains now because of when I'm training through this back injury. Like, there's other parts compensating. So I have this tendonitis knee issue that I've been dealing with. Shout outs to Phil. He, after he worked on my back, he'll work on this too. But I don't know why it started coming back a little bit more just this morning. And then my groin. So just fucking trying to get this.
So this year you had your hand, your shoulder.
And you know what fucking sucks, dude? As my back started to feel better, I started going back to jiu-jitsu. My first one was I just did class only, so no rolling, you know, just class and drill. I don't want to have any things pop up. And then the next class, I was like, you know what, that felt pretty good. Let's do some light rolling. 0 problems. My body's getting twisted, cranked, whatever, and I just go straight up and down, and like, fucking damn, dude. I'm determined though. I'm fucking determined to really dedicate this year to powerlifting. So regardless how I do at this meet, I'm still gonna push really hard, and we'll see. I'll definitely probably do another meet after this, because I really want to do one where I'm able to give my 100% and I feel at least 90% healthy. I know 100% healthy is hard to ask for anyone. I don't think LeBron James or Kobe or those guys has ever played at 100, but even operating at 90 would be awesome.
I've never done.
You want to see some Asian secrets?
Before, so I just turned 40.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this brand. It's a small little Asian brand. But I got some Asian secrets that'll help me squat, deadlift big. This is called rice.
You know, that might be like orange chicken.
Imagine if I fucking just throw up. Nah, I've been doing this for my preps, rice and soy sauce, and it's really been helpful. Fuck, I don't want to shit myself. Yeah, it's been really helpful. Helps my back brace against the belt actually, and I feel very like well-powered and well-fueled. So unfortunately, nothing delicious with like high fats or anything like that, but I'm trying to still have a good meat no matter what, and just practice good habits.
Has it been coming ahead much for your training, the rice?
Dude, honestly, it really has. Like, I can really feel how solid my back feels against the belt, especially with dealing with it. Like, I need as much support as possible. So being able to have support from the belt from the outside and then also then from the belt from the inside, I mean, the food from the inside, has been very, very helpful. Got that. Eat some of this. Are you going for any? So we have to get our rack heights, and it can't just be my old one that I memorized because everything here is a Leico, so it's a little bit different. So my normal rack height I think is 13, but on this one it's 14. And I'm also trying to adjust for when I unwrap and it gets heavy. My back goes ooh, ooh, ooh. With that being said, I think I should probably go with 13, just so I have more room. Yeah, 13's gonna be better.
I'll come check on your picture.
Well, I would say.
Coach is here.
Yeah. How you feeling though?
Good? Good? Yeah. What's one red and one yellow? Is that like 220?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put a belt on.
So we're going to be able to space more now. Oh, good. Yeah, because we only have 2
So next is pretty much 225. And I got a belt up for 225 just to be safe.
My name is Kyle DeLeon. I am a powerlifting athlete and also a coach too. I'm Bart's coach. I've been coaching him for roughly half a year now. And yeah, I've been in this sport because of Bart actually. So all thanks to him. Today's game plan for Bart, we're going to just try to ball out, man. He's been working really hard. Even though he was injured, he still showed up. He did like his best for prep, so I'm just really excited to see how he performs. I think we're getting close. Like, we worked with John Sung. We were getting close to where he was at before. So I think maybe if he had like another month or so, we would have been like pretty close to like where he was prior to the injury. The second one was where we should be.
The second one? The first one was high?
The first one was high, yeah. How'd that feel though?
Felt good. Felt my back felt stable. Usually sometimes around like 2 plates, if I unrack, I'll feel the tenderness, but there's no tenderness.
Okay, perfect.
So it gives me a little bit more confidence to like adjust my depth if I need to or whatever. Okay, so the second one was
Yeah,
good.
just like the second one.
Okay. I've been trying this new setup where I like slowly shimmy my feet into place, and then I can kind of feel where the bar stacked over my hips over my midfoot, and then I unrack.
Take some tension like out of the bar when you like rest in. Feel that tension in your quads, and then just like pop the bar off.
Yeah, so they're almost halfway.
There you go. How's that feel?
How's it? It's dangerous.
I look like it'll slow down a little bit. Looking really good, man. At last warm up and moved. He's ready to go. Trust yourself. You got this. All right. Let's go. Let's get it, bro.
What they're doing. We've got Barbell Brigade legend Bart Kwan on platform 1, opening with 172.5. And I want to say that Bart has dropped a weight class. He's competing 83.
Class. Yeah, Bart is legendary in the Barbell Brigade community.
Very easy opener from Bart.
Being handled by Kyle De Leon.
10 things I'm trying to focus on.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm squatting, I don't even know how it feels.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like hit depth. I'm trying to unrack in a way it doesn't hurt my lower back.
Yeah, just think about like how smooth it feels. I think that's the only thing I want you to focus on. How smooth it feels, and how low you're getting. Everything else I'll take care of, okay? I want you to just focus just on lifting. All right? I got you, bro.
Thank you, man.
All right, so if you want to put your headphones on to get back in the zone, or you want to just like, talk.
I'll put it on like when I'm like 5 out again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or else I get too hyped and then I fall asleep on the bar.
Yeah. I'll let you know when you're almost done. Okay?
How was it?
Honestly, it was a blur because there's so many things I'm focused on, like more than usual. Like usually when you're just competing, you're just trying to like hit the cues, right? Like depth, making sure like how smooth things are. There's like other cues that your coach has been teaching you. I have all those, plus I have all my injury cues. So the first one is like when I come out underneath, like I try to feel my heel, I feel my toe, and then I make sure the mid pressure is underneath my hips, underneath my bar. Because if I unrack wrong, fuck, it's like shoots up 9 out of 10 pain. So I'm making sure that's good. Then as I'm walking it back, I have to make sure I'm holding it a little bit more on my right side to alleviate the left, because if I don't, I'll be like crazy pain again. So by the time I'm ready, then I'm like, oh wait, oh fuck, I have to wait for the ref to give me a command. So I'm like looking at the ref, and then he goes start. And then I go, okay, here we go. And then I have to redo all my injury cues. Big breath, feel weight on my midfoot, and slowly come down. As soon as I hit depth, blast as fucking hard as I can. And when I come back up, I'm like, oh shit, was that painful? Was that painful? And then I see him go like this. I'm like, oh, okay, put it away. So I honestly don't even know. But it does feel like I can confidently say I could jump up 20, 30 pounds. That's the only part that I do know. Depth-wise, I have no idea where I was at. I don't know if I buried it or just barely got it. I don't know. It's interesting competing with like an injury, because you are trying to give your 100% while not trying to get yourself more injured, you know? It's a little bit different. So I'm glad I went through this experience, because training while injured is different than competing while injured too. And I never got to experience this part of it.
Did coach say anything about adjustments or anything like that?
No, he said everything was good. He says just focus on just depth and blasting it. And then any other adjustments he'll tell me on the side, which is cool. That takes a lot of the pressure off, so I don't have to strategically think about anything. And then the parts that have been aggravating me haven't scaled up more, so that's good too. Everything's like kept in control. I'm so out of my element, I didn't even chalk my hands. I was just so worried about my back. I'm gonna chalk my hands.
Just like the last one. Just like the last one.
Got Bart coming back out on platform 1, taking a 10 kilo jump to 182.5. And Tim Brockett on platform 2 taking a 20 kilo jump to 225.
Big jumps have been the trend on platform 2. Just comes down to lifter preference, comes down to how the game day coach likes to handle. Yeah, I moved well on 1 for Bart Kwan. Through highlights, it's a good lift.
How bad?
Like 3 out of 10.
Is that manageable?
Yeah.
All right. I got it.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
You could tell me or not? It's a secret.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So 192.5. Thank you.
Just a little tender, like parts of my glute waking up that haven't been utilized.
Sorry, friends. That's
Oh.
fine. I'm just
Oh,
gonna grab
sorry.
that. No,
Sorry.
you're okay. I
Does it help
lost
if
it.
you walk around?
I think if I stretch a little bit, walk around, that'll be fine.
I think just walk around a little bit. I think it's better than just like sitting down. Yeah. Nothing crazy, just gradual pacing. Yeah.
How did that one look?
That was good. That was really good. Yeah. You're moving really well, dude. You're moving very well.
Thank you.
Is it good?
He's doing pretty good. He's actually surprising me right now. Yeah. It's always up in the air, especially when like someone's injured. You never know literally until they're actually lifting. So you gotta have like a bunch of game plans ready, and that's what me and John did. We set a bunch of game plans.
What is he doing next?
Yeah, he's doing 192.5, which is 424. Yeah, he's done like I think he's opened with that, but considering he was injured, it's still pretty good for him. Same thing, man. Go execute.
Next time on platform 3, we got Extreme Fast.
Looks like actually you buried
Solid
it.
third.
Yeah, that was a really good call.
And solid third attempt from Bart also.
Through highlights, good lift.
How's the back?
Good. The back's fine. It's just my glutes now.
Does your glutes now?
Yeah.
It happens. Like sometimes, like it just moves around.
Yeah. That's what John told me.
Yeah.
When he was like rehabbing me in the beginning, he was like, "Is the pain moving?" I thought that was like a weird concept.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, I injured this one spot," but he says the pain will like move. So now it's like my back doesn't hurt, my glutes don't hurt, but my glutes are tender.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think just like walking around.
But I think I'd rather have my glutes be tender because my glutes won't affect my bench. It was when I had like my back, I couldn't even arch.
Yeah.
So I think my bench should be fine.
Yeah. Now, so let's focus on bringing the chest up rather than just like arching the lower back.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Nice. Number 3, we're doing it.
Thank you.
All right. So we got
Nine white lights.
on my right. Yeah.
So first one, I always have a little bit of self-doubt. But then when I watched the video, that gave me a lot of confidence. I was like, oh shit, that moved really good. And then the next jump we took, I actually don't even know what that was, maybe 402, 407, I'm not sure. I'm just letting coach pick. And then that was like a appropriate incremental jump where like based off that speed, that felt good, and it felt like it was a nice little setup for the third attempt. Third attempt, when I unracked it, I was like, oh, fuck. Because it's literally a weight I have not even got close to touching in the last 5 weeks. And then I was like, dude, am I gonna fucking fail at the bottom? And it's one of those like backflip moments. If you guys ever learn how to do a backflip, you just have to commit and then hopefully you rotate over. It was like that. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go down, and as soon as I feel dead, I'm just gonna blast with all my might. So I blasted as hard as I could, and surprisingly it came up, and I was like, woohoo! So that was the toughest part of the meet. bench and deads are not as stressful because you don't have to come down. Well, bench you do have to come down with the weight, but I didn't really have injuries on bench. You know, squat you have to come down with the weight and come back up. Deadlift is just you just pull. So that's the most stressful part of the meet so far, and the squats is what's been giving me the most pain. Now that that's over, I feel so much more relief now.
Midway? Okay. So like midway.
You're moving good, bro. Really? Yellow? Yeah.
Never know. He asked me if he said I'm moving good, but like I don't know if coach is trustworthy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you go like, yo coach, how am I doing? It's like, dude, fucking good, dude, hell yeah, dude, go king, fucking legend. And then as soon as you turn around, so I don't know what is he telling me, like for real, or is it like he just needs to hype me up so I can be in the zone? I don't know.
No collar.
How's that? Good. Sure?
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
How you feel? How's it going, bro?
See what I'm talking about? I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Is he actually doing good?
I think it'll be the last time where it was like moving like okay during warm-ups, but when he actually got on, it was moving well. So he's ready. Huh? That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So what's the game plan?
We'll see. I think Bart's biggest struggle is like he still kind of struggles to keep his butt down. So we'll kind of have to take it, play by play.
What's his opening weight?
308. Yeah, it's like a number he's comfortably hit like many times. So. All right, let's go, Bart. Make it move. Okay.
Well, next up, platform 2, we got Timothy Mercer.
Bart Kwan on the Barbell Brigade on the 140 kilos.
Also been in the sport for a very long time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of experience. It's an interesting session because we've got these sub-junior lifters who are new to the game, don't have a ton of experience, and then these masters lifters who, a lot of them have been in the game for decades.
So coach said 10-pound jump. What does that end up being? Like 319? Yeah. 319? See what happens.
Lock in. Use those legs.
3 white lights, good lift. Bart Kwan on 1 ending off the flight, 145 kilos for his second attempt.
Nice attempt from Bart.
Yeah, really solid. Slower attempt, but not a grinder.
And
See,
same.
like right as you're unracking it, I think he's accidentally said stop, and then you still just like went with it. And then he said to me afterwards, like, oh, that was my apologies. I thought the side ref was about to call something. Nothing was wrong.
Oh, yeah, because I was just like, hello.
Yeah, but as long as you just like, you know, do the right things, making sure you put your feet down, or like you have your feet down, your elbows are locked. You know, good. Go, bro. You gotta work for this. Come on.
Platform 1, Bart Kwan's going to end off the bench press on that platform with 147.5.
And a smooth 147.5.
Very smooth all the way through. His handler gives the nod of approval there. 3 white lights, it's a good lift.
Well, no, dude, that moved a lot better than the other one. Yeah. I was really happy with it. Like, based on the speed, like, I think you had 2.5 more. Thank you. Good job, bro. He's doing good. I was actually pretty surprised by it. It moved better than his second attempt, so that's kind of hard when you want to just take what's there and you have to take it based off the second attempt, and then sometimes the third attempt even moves it better, so I'm still pretty happy with it.
All right, I'm with the Masters legend himself, Dr. Lane Norton. So I hurt my back during this prep.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, look at back, shit hurts. And then I had a post that was like, this is your 12th comeback. And you kept trying and trying and trying. And I felt like such a little bitch. I was like, it hurts. And I'm complaining.
Yeah.
What kind of advice could you give people out there that have faced some sort of injury or like physical adversity, and like what kind of mindset should they be in?
Yeah, so first off, props, because I've never been interviewed by anybody during their meet, so congratulations. That's a first for me.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing is acknowledging that this is a normal part of sport. Powerlifting, golf, any sport where people
Even
compete.
golfers get injured?
Yeah, look at Tiger Woods. Yeah, exactly. But I think a lot of people think they get hurt and they must have done something wrong, or they had bad form, or all that kind of stuff. Some of that stuff doesn't matter, but the reality is, like, if you are going to be an advanced lifter at a high level and you want to make progress, you know, decades into training, what is going to get close to overtraining you and putting you at risk for injury is almost always going to be very close to what you need to make progress. So you're always going to be walking that line. And I think some of the key things are knowing when discretion is the better part of valor, but also when you get injured, the research actually is what's supporting the research for reducing pain and preventing injuries is not the shit that people think actually works. And the people that think the stuff they think actually works doesn't really do much.
What about cold plunge and stuff?
Yeah, cold plunges, stretching, red light therapy, massage. None of those things have really been shown to do much, frankly, for pain and injuries. What works? Sleep. People who get 4 hours of sleep versus 8 hours of sleep, about a 250% increased risk for injury. People who have more psychological stress endure more pain and have more risk of injury, and they feel more pain even at the same, like they've actually done tests on this with people who are more psychologically stressed using skin prick or pressure. Somebody who's more stressed on average will have a greater perception of pain than somebody who's not. So managing psychological stress is huge. And then also your mindset. They've actually shown people who believe they are resilient recover from injuries faster and have less pain than people who think they're fragile. In fact, the research shows people who believe they need perfect form are actually more likely to get injured than people who believe that they can have some looseness in their form and not get injured.
I see.
And so honestly, a lot of it has just been like, working with Zach at Data Driven Strength. When we were getting ready for Worlds in 2022, and I had years and years of back pain and whatnot, but I was feeling okay. And he's like, listen, at some point, this is going to flare up. It doesn't mean your disc is herniated, or it doesn't mean that you can't compete. We have to manage it when it happens, and if we do it correctly, within a few weeks you'll be back on track. Sure enough, it flared up. We backed off the load. We did variations of the main lifts that I could tolerate, and built back up. And after like 6 to 8 weeks, I was back into lifting heavy. And same thing. About 5 6 weeks out, I was squatting 590, And on the triple, on the last rep, I felt my adductor like something happened.
Yeah.
And, I was real sore walking out. I probably strained it slightly. But instead of like previous where I'd ruminate on it, I'd think about it, I'd be messing with it all the time, I said, okay, I'm going to stay active. This is going to pass. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I was back to lifted heavy. So,
Gotcha.
Believe you're resilient.
Mindset,
rest, recovery.
Thank you so much. Excited to see you lift today.
Yeah, man, go get it. Go get it.
Thank you.
I mean, you usually see it whenever the weight gets heavy, but you do have the right concept down. You get that slack pull out, so it's like as you're like pushing in, that's when you want to be pushing in even more. Like as you're wedging in, this is when you want to be pushing more. Yeah. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just need to do a better job. It was better. Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, good.
Yeah?
I'm impressed.
See?
So he wasn't pulling enough slack out. So what that means is like there's some give in the bar when you try to pull it off the ground, and then when he's getting into position, there's about 50% of the slack left. So he's not getting all out. His hips like shoot up a little bit, and then it's not really as efficient as it should be.
Good. My glutes feel tender, but my back is good.
Awesome.
How's that?
Yep.
Cool that coach is teaching me how to deadlift in the warm-up, which he never really has a chance to. He sends me cues all the time, but I'm just too retarded to learn them. So seeing him move the weight is helpful. I think it's clicking a little bit better until I go back to my house. Okay, until I go back to my house, probably relearn all the back mistakes.
As you're like, push, like going into that position, think about just like pushing harder into the ground. Like you're like leg pressing into the ground. So at no point before you bring the bar off the ground should you not have your legs engaged, or like if you feel like all that slack is pulled out.
Okay. Did the 3 reds look the same as the 300 or got worse?
A little bit worse, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, just remember to like, just as you're grabbing the bar, just like put wedge in, push, then just initiate the leg. You don't have to like be aggressive with like the initial part, but as long as like you're smooth with getting all that out. But you also don't think about like trying to be like upright, like the chest up. As long as like you're over the bar, like in this position, and then just like drag it up your thighs.
Doing that.
Are you okay, bro?
I think I'm trying to learn it. Trying to learn how to deadlift last minute, you know what I'm saying?
Mark?
All right, let's go.
Junior ever to cross over the 800 kilo mark. And now William Ball, all of his lifts looked easy for the day, and he ends up with a 794 kilo total. I think he's going to end up on the world's team. I'm not sure if Malik has aged out, but if not, that's going to be a really phenomenal battle between the two. Both probably going over 800 kilos. Awesome job from William Ball on the day. You're national champion.
Bart with an easy opener on 1 with 185.
All right, let's do it, bro. What is it, like 650?
I'm terrible at kilo.
You need to use Rodney's kilo charts. Because you know how he does the plan where it's like squats, bench, deadlift.
Should we attempt the national record?
Third attempt.
Yeah, we'll send it, bro.
Felt good.
All good?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, I didn't pull my back more, so that's good.
Well, like the things we were talking about, how did that feel? Did it feel any better, any worse?
I feel like I probably still jerked it. I tried not to.
Yeah.
I tried to like push my feet into the floor.
Yeah.
But I think I still probably did.
when I try to make my arms longer, there's like a little bit of give into it.
Yeah.
So you want to think about just like trying to
Pull it out.
like pull it out. So it's like what I'm thinking about is like making my arms like essentially longer by like pushing into the ground. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like
this?
yeah. Before I break the bar off the ground, it's like I'm pushing a little bit to try to make my arms a little bit longer. Yeah, but you need to remember to hinge back. Too.
So like this. I go like this, and then arms up.
That was good, a little better. It's a hard concept. I think I'm just not also doing a good job with explaining it as well.
No, I think my body's retarded. It's just hard. It's just hard to do it.
I think so too.
Yeah. I think he's explaining it really good.
All right, come on. Let's see it.
Next up, platform 3. Sage back.
Bart Kwan on 200 kilos for his second attempt.
Nice second attempt from Bart.
And it's a good lift.
Honestly, how'd you rate that?
Honestly, maybe 7. Yeah, maybe like 7. He won't let me know any of the lifts. I don't know how heavy that was. I don't know where we are. I don't know where we're going. Where are we going? To outer space?
You should get hype for this, bro. I need you to get hype for this.
Why, it's fucking crazy?
It's not something you've never pulled before, but I need you to. Okay, well, actually, I don't want to say that because you're just gonna just yank.
Yeah, I'm gonna yank the fuck out.
I just want you to stay calm, composed, get in the zone. All right.
Calm, composed, and hype as fuck. Okay.
Controlled hype.
The fuck does that mean?
I felt that little bobble. I thought they were going to get me.
We got shots and pounds on platform 3.
All right. Let's see this, bro.
Shanty coming out on 2 for her final attempt of 165. It's a fight. Let's see if she can pull through. A little bit too much.
Yeah, just a little too much. She did take a relatively big jump, 12.5 kilos. She's still going to end off your sub-junior 84 kilo plus national champion.
And Bart, perfect day, 9 for 9, getting his third attempt on deadlift.
What you pulled?
What was it?
473.
Oh shit, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you had more too.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm glad I'm not injured.
Yeah, dude, we walked out of it like injury free.
Yeah.
Like we did what we did.
Yeah. 27 white lights, injury free. Going to Korea next week, so I don't have to walk around broken, which is good. Thanks, coach.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, helped out so much.
Yeah, thank you to John. John really saved them.
Really? My
Yeah.
butt cheeks are very tender though.
I mean, it's better than being in pain.
Yeah. Okay. What, do you know how much I total?
Got
Maybe like 1,100.
1100. I think so. I think you got the all-time national record.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think anyone has ever come close.
Wait, what was that last pull?
473.
It's not bad. For a broken
like,
back,
Yeah.
felt like I could have had more for sure, but I'm also glad it kept.
655.
What is that? At least 1,500.
Did I do that right? Hold on.
Yeah, at least 1,500, I think.
Let me check real quick fast. I don't know if my math is correct.
But yeah, the biggest thing, I'm happy. I didn't further injure. I think I pushed myself pretty good. But I walked away injury free, and this is like 70-something pounds more than I've ever touched in the last 4 or 5 weeks. So I'm very, very happy with that. There's times I pulled like 315 and I felt like my brain exploded. 1223.5, ding, ding, ding. Kilos. So what is that, like 3,000?